Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is that you are joining me and watching this. I am Heather Williams. I am director of Team Midnight Starlets. I am an independent Scentsy consultant since 2014. It is my full-time job, my passion, and I love it. I'm a lifer. I have earned quite a few incentive trips. And I am right smack in the middle of earning another one. We are pushing for either Hawaii or Bora Bora. We can also use it for our 20th anniversary Scentsy Family Reunion, our annual training convention, which is going to be in Orlando this year. So I am going to be opting to use my incentive trip for Orlando so that I can bring my husband and my 4 daughters. We got to go to Disneyland for our annual convention in 2017-ish. That was so emotional for me. I got to take all 4 of my daughters to Disneyland. It was a tax deductible business expense. It was a life-changing experience. It was so wonderful. I got to check off that little girl bucket list that I had of going to Disneyland. So now I get to do that with Disney World, and I'm so excited. As you can see, I am saying when I go, because we have to speak it into existence. We cannot say, I hope I'm going to get there. I'm going to try to earn a trip. We have to train our brains, our reticular activating systems in our brains, our RAS, Google RAS, and learn about that because it is so cool. It's an incredible tool to know about your RAS. When you speak things into existence, it is so much more likely to happen when you tell your brain and tell yourself, I am going to do this. It's hard, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. And then break it down into simple tasks. You are going to be so much more likely to achieve it. If you catch yourself being negative, your brain is going to find the negative in every area of your life. It's going to just autopilot negative. So you have to get yourself out of that mindset. And I know it's hard. I get it. It is not something that just comes natural to me. It takes a lot of work to stay positive and to believe in yourself and make things happen that you want. So if you have told yourself at the beginning, our qualification period goes from August to January. And if you were super excited in August and you're not where you want to be right now, it's okay. You can start every minute of the day is a new fresh start for you. We're not waiting until Monday. We are just right now. I'm going to earn an incentive trip. You can at least, we aim high. We always aim high. We aim for the top. And if we fall short, we land in Hawaii or we land with some free luggage. We land somewhere and it's part of the process. Okay. So just start now and we're going to just bare bones basic. We are sharing our product. We are having conversations and sharing that joint opportunity with Scentsy. Now, not all network marketing companies are the same. And Scentsy has so many options for consultants to get started with no out-of-pocket expenses. So you do not have to spend money to join Scentsy. You can host a party and earn your kit completely free. I will put a link to the income disclosure statement in the comments because the FTC does require that, and Scentsy is a law-abiding company, and we want no one to have unrealistic expectations of what they're getting themselves into. It does take hard work. It does take consistency. It does take a plan, and you are not going to get rich overnight. That's not how this works. We are a hardworking company. We are an ethical company. And we do not require inventory. We do not want you to spend a ton of money. We want you to spend your Scentsy money on your family, not your family money on Scentsy. So you have every opportunity in the world to start tomorrow and earn a trip. You can. I believe in you. And as long as you believe in yourself, because it doesn't matter how much I believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, you got to start there. So you got to believe in yourself. You have to have a can-do attitude. You have to be willing to share the Scentsy products. We have a million things. We have fragrance for every area of everyone's life. I don't care who you are. There is something here for you. And you don't have to know everything about everything. So I know that can be really overwhelming for a new consultant to come in and be like, holy buckets, there are so many products, so many scents. I don't know what I'm doing. This is crazy. I get that too. Like I have been doing this 9 years, and I could not tell you every product in our catalog right now. And that's just how it is, because we change for one twice a year. We've constantly got new collections and limited time offers coming out. We've got harvest brochure and holiday brochure and a featured scent of the month and a Disney license collection and breast cancer collection. Like, we've got so many great things to offer so many people, and it's really hard to know all the things. So you don't have to be an expert right off the bat and feel like you have to know everything. Like, it is a learning process, and we are constantly learning and constantly growing. So that is okay. The biggest, most important thing is we don't know all of our customers right now. You don't know all of your customers today. I promise you. And you'll never know all of them, because we're constantly meeting new people and getting in front of new eyeballs. So if you're interested in joining and you haven't pulled the trigger yet, or if you've got some prospects that are wanting to join your team, but they keep saying, I don't know anybody to sell to, that is absolutely okay. That's honestly how it's supposed to be. Of course you don't know it. Do you think the person that's gonna be opening up a restaurant maybe this month, do you think they know all of their customers right now? Absolutely not. They don't know all of their customers. They are hoping that the community is going, they're gonna put themselves out there, and they're gonna do some marketing, and they're gonna do some relationship building, and they're gonna be good humans, and they're gonna open a business. And then they're going to have a few customers, okay? And then those customers are going to put on Facebook, wow, I had a really good experience here. If you want to try this restaurant, I recommend it. Well, that's how it is with us too, okay? We are basically a super small scale franchise. As an independent consultant, you get to choose what level customer service you provide. You put yourself out there and you share, you identify. Maybe this week we're going to focus on pumpkin warmers. This week I'm just focusing on pumpkin warmers. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm going to identify people that I know that love pumpkin. And then I'm going to see if those people want to host with me. And we're going to have a super simplified shopping link or scent event or online party. You can call it whatever you want to call it. You have creative freedom, but we're going to just maybe focus on that theme. And we're going to identify the people that like that type of products. And then we're going to try to connect with those people's people. Okay. And we're going to get scent events with those people. And then we're going to connect with their people's people and their people's people. And then instead of having a group of 3, maybe by now we've connected and we've got a group of like 20, and then a group of 60, and then a group of 90. And our customer base, as long as we're intentional and we're consistent, and I know that those words are just repeated all the time, and you probably want to smack me every time I say it, but it's just so true. We're not going to do the things that we want to do if we do it one time and then quit, or if we do it 2 times and then quit. We've got to do it constantly, continuously, over and over again. And then I'm running out of breath and my throat is getting dry. But yes, so we are getting our products in front of more eyes continuously. We are having those conversations with people. We are offering the joint opportunity to every single host. You cannot be the one that makes that decision. So you have a host and she just got $200 in sales, and we're getting ready to close out, and you're letting your host know, hey, great job. You got 200 in sales. You've got $20 in product credit. You've got a half price item to use. Did you know that we do have a host exclusive kit? We can apply your $20 in product credit towards that host exclusive kit. You can get it for $39 this month. You can get the commission on this party. I can flip these sales to you, so you can start out with $200 in sales under your belt, a kit for $39, a tax deductible kit for $39, and then you're going to turn around and get the commission on that $200. So 20% commission starting out. So you're going to get $40 back in commission. So that paid for that kit right there. $200 in sales. And the host might be like, oh, thanks, but no thanks. I'm not looking to join right now. It's not something I want to do. You say, okay, no problem. I just wanted to let you know that it was an option for you. What would you like to do with your product credit instead? Easy as that. It's literally the same thing as your waitress saying, "Hey, do you want dessert tonight?" And you're like, "Oh, no, thank you. I'm full." But you're not offended that she offered you dessert. It was just an option that she wanted to let you know. But maybe you really wanted dessert, but you were too nervous to ask and she didn't offer it to you. She just brought you the check and you're like, "I wanted her to ask me if I wanted dessert." What if your host wanted you to ask her if she wanted to join? And then maybe she was too nervous to speak up and ask questions, so she just didn't join. You never know who your next consultant is going to be. You really never know. And do not be afraid to lose a customer to becoming a consultant. If your best customer who spends $100 every month with you, and maybe she has her mom and her sister and they order too every month, and you're like, "I don't want her to join. I don't want to lose those sales." Don't think that way. You are going to reach so many more people by having her join than you ever would just selling to her and her mom and her sister. Like, if she joins, she's more than likely going to expand and sell to her friends and her cousins and her neighbors and her neighbors' neighbors and all those people. So never, ever, ever, ever be selfish and not want to lose those couple sales. Like, you pick up what I'm putting down. Okay. I feel like you do. So, anywho, it's October. We're still early in October. So we've got all of October, all of November for hot sales. Okay. If you put yourself out there and you share what's available, there's no reason in the world why you can't get PRV in October and November. This is selling season. This is holiday shopping season. You should be able to get the biggest sales of the entire year in October and November if you put yourself out there and make an effort. Like, if you don't get any sales, it's because you didn't try. Hard truth. And I'm sorry. If that hurts feelings, sorry. December, first half of December, you can still, if you've got some stuff on hand, if you've got some scent of the month bars, you can definitely, people like last minute gifts. If you've got some stuff, like I said earlier, I don't recommend stocking up on inventory and hoping that it sells, because that's when people get into trouble saying that they spend more than they make. And if you do that, that is on you. That is not something that I want you to feel like you were pressured to do. So make sure that you are doing your math and you're not spending too much money. You know what your commission is going to be. If you are looking at how much your commission is per order. So if you are sending a thank you gift or you are sending mail, you're not spending more on mail than you're making. You have to just do the math on that stuff and make sure that you're not going out of your profit margin. So December sales are gonna it's gonna get a little harder. January, people, they're recovering from holiday spending. So January is pretty slow too. February is pretty slow. And then March, spring catalog launches and it's re-energized. People are ready for their floral and their citrus and their clean. And spring cleaning buckets are always fun to do in March. So just prepare yourself. We got to just hit the ground running, work hard in October and November. Just we're going to be tired. We're going to be burned out, but it's just it's part of the process. We work very hard October, November. We get to rest in last half of December, January and February. Rest a little bit. We still have to work so that we can get our paychecks. But we get a little break then. But we've got to keep it going. If you want to earn a trip, you have to plan, do your point budget, and keep yourself moving. Okay. Selling the product, having the conversations, and then honestly, just teaching it to your frontline, teaching that to your new recruits, your new team members, the same exact thing. Don't be afraid to recruit if you're new. You're never going to wake up and be like, today's the day that I'm ready to be a leader. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. You can learn alongside them. It's constant learning, never ending learning. So the learning process doesn't ever stop. So if you're waiting to feel learned, like, okay, I've learned all the things now, today's the day where I can start recruiting. Like, I don't feel like that ever really happens. At least it doesn't for me. It's a constant learning process. So if you joined yesterday, go recruit someone today. go offer there's a really cool, there's extra stuff in the kit this month. The Christmas tree, the holiday bars are in the $99 kit this month. So that's going to be a hot seller. Go share that kit with someone and tell them, hey, I'm learning too. Let's do this together. Let's learn alongside each other. Let's earn a trip together. Let's go to Florida next year. And like I was saying earlier, our 20th anniversary Scentsy Family Reunion annual convention is in Universal Orlando next July. That is a business trip. We get to go to Orlando. We get consultant access, consultant and family after hours access at Universal Studios. It's going to be so incredible. And it is a tax deductible business trip. That is so cool. I don't know if your cashier job pays for you to go to, or you get to write off your business trips and your travel working in retail. I mean, maybe you do, I don't know, but it's pretty cool. I didn't get to before I was a Scentsy consultant. Scentsy has been so cool to help me see different places I ordinarily wouldn't have been able to see. So that's awesome. But it's really basically just the same things. We're just keeping it going, and we're constantly keeping our calendars front loaded, offering the kit to our hosts, making a running list of who could be interested, who could be your next potential team member, and then encouraging those team members that join to do the same things that you're doing. They are hosting, they're building their customer base, they're working towards their next promotion. You're pouring into your team members and helping them reach their goals, because it is about them. It is about them, and it is about your host. So, I mean, I know a lot of times you see consultants like, help me reach my goal, help me reach my goals. I personally, like, that kind of makes me cringe a little bit. Like, I know it's okay. And I do it from time to time. If I've got like a big goal I want to reach, I'm going to put it out there and be honest and say, hey, this is really important to me. I want to reach this goal, but don't like hang to that. Like, don't use it, don't overuse it, because it looks kind of, I think it looks selfish from time to time. Like, or if you're just leaning too heavily on that, like, you've got an awesome product to offer. You've got lifetime warranty, awesome product to offer your customers. Like, you have a service to provide. You can provide good customer service on a quality product that has lifetime warranty. You have host rewards to offer your customers when they host. So, I mean, you're helping them just as much as they're helping you by ordering. So, like, lean into that. I have a product to offer you. I want you to get free Scentsy. I want to help you get host rewards. I want to help you earn a trip, team member. I want to see you get that promotion. I want us to do this together. I want us to be able to sit on the beach in Mexico together and reap the benefits of this amazing incentive trip together. Like, let's lean into that and not so much into me. Let's do arrows out and offer what we have to other people, because there's a lot of opportunity. And I don't know, I think that's the good human thing to do. Rise up together. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for today. And I hope you have a beautiful Sunday, or whatever day of the week it is that you are watching this. And if you need anything, if I'm your sponsor, if I'm not, reach out. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help bounce ideas. Yeah, that's all I got. Bye, guys. Mwah.